reply to Hank Green. Let's kick it off.
I got a phone call from Ludwig from video games, and I want to go through how I would have handled that if I'd had a little bit more time to prepare. So real quick, let's watch the video.
I did a fast food challenge where I had to eat a lot of fast food and I had gained weight. And she said it doesn't work like that. Anyway, I posed a hypothetical. I said, if I eat a 1 pound burger, right after eating the burger, I'm 1 pound heavier.
Yep. So this has been sort of litigated.
By the way, yeah, you are. Okay? Talked about this, Cutie and Maya. You are. Because matter can't go anywhere. And you know what Cutie's argument is? It is, first off, prove it. Literally eat a 1 pound burger and then put yourself on a scale. And I said, well, scales are a little finicky. And she goes, well, aren't you a bit nervous?
In the form of, if I eat 1% of my body weight in nachos, so I'm 220, if I eat 2.2 pounds of nachos, which is not hard. I could easily pull that off.
2.2 pounds of nachos?
1% nacho, which
oh, that's a good question. Hold up. Before he answers it, if I eat 2 pounds of nachos, because I'm a stinky too, am I 1% nachos? Yes.
Eventually led to a set of discussions that has lodged my answer that I'm about to give Ludwig into my head. So let's watch that.
And she said, no. Some of it is lost and in the air.
The cells of our skin are called epithelial cells, and the entire digestive tract is lined with epithelial cells. Embryonically, the same layer when you're developing in a womb, the same layer of like the germline cells that becomes your skin also becomes the tube. The very first thing that an embryo does, like a human embryo, is it forms a little donut, forms a little hole. The blastocyst has a little hole in it, and that hole is the digestive system. That's the thing that it becomes. And so it's easy to argue that there is a tube of outside that runs through your inside, and that is your digestive system.
Oh my God, fuck. He doesn't stop talking. I'm sorry. What the fuck? We have a donut that's called an embryolus. What's brostiolus? He said 3 Pokemon in the past fucking 10 seconds. I'm dumb? Really? You picked that up? You watch this one time and you're like, yup. Blastoise embryo donut. Got it. And this is us. And there's a hole in the other end. But we're just a fancier version of this that looks way less like a shriveled old penis.
Is also selectively permeable. Not everything you put in your mouth gets absorbed into the body. And like the skin is also selectively permeable. The tube is also filled with stuff that isn't me, definitely genetically. Like all of the microbiome of the gut is not me. It's other organisms living inside of me, and they're not in my body. Now there are also microorganisms that live in my body, but these ones don't, and that's the vast majority of the cells of the microbiome are inside of the digestive system, and they're outside of the body. Like they're not in me. They're not in my blood. They're not pumping around.
I feel like he's not taking ownership here. Because by his logic, he's saying his poop isn't his. It's not him. Fuck, what's going on right now?
They affect that stuff, but they're not inside of it. It's selectively permeable. It is not allowing them to cross into the body. If that happened, it would be a problem.
Wait, what?
But you will weigh it when you weigh it.
Ludwig wasn't immediately excited about this idea, which I love.
I always maintain that the entire digestive system is just a tube of outside that runs through the inside. And you don't get to count that until it gets absorbed by the body.
It's a tube on the outside. So you're saying it's the equivalent of holding the burger in my hands.
I love its equivalent of holding the burger in my hands. This is why you're not 2% nacho, because you're 0% nacho. What you are is the cells of your body working together to make you happen. And the food in your stomach is not yet that. It's going to be turned into that. It's going to be turned into the stuff that is actually constructs those cells and powers them. But if
so how much nacho do I have to eat to become 1% nacho? Because eventually I should become some percent nacho if I eat nachos every day. If I eat 1,000 pounds of nachos, eventually I'm nacho.
It's not that, then it's not. I'm not nachos.
Fuck! Damn it! Okay, fine. You're not nacho. Fine. I'll give it up.
Never any percent nacho.
Son of a bitch. Okay, fine. You are never nacho.
Only ever the cells that are using the nachos for parts and for energy.
If I were to weigh myself with a burger in my hand, I'd be a pound heavier.
Yeah.
But that doesn't count because it's in the process of being digested. And until it's digested, it's not part of my body.
That's a good way of putting it.
Oh my God. So she's right.
So then Ludwig said, oh my God, so she's right. And I did have to hit them with this.
No.
So I slept on the
yes.
couch for nothing.
You're both wrong.
Or they're both right. You know, this isn't science. This is semantics. And I love semantics because it gives us a chance to talk about science. And that's what I just did. But in
He didn't say you're both right, by the way. I know he's adding that in this fucking video. Actually, what he did is he said that my body is a tube that runs on the inside, on the outside, and I'm filled with embryo. And I used to be a donut, and I'm wrong, and she's wrong. That's what he said. He's making it sound all like, oh, we're both right, Samantha. Nope, he said we're both wrong, and I'm a donut.
Again, it is true that the mass of the burger itself, some of it is a significant amount is lost during cooking. So if you eat a quarter-pound burger, you're not eating a quarter pound of burger, but then you're also eating like the cheese and tomatoes and bun and stuff on top of that, which is probably going to bring it back up to over a pound of food. So I think if Cutie's talking about the fact that burgers lose mass as they get cooked, in that case, yes, it is lost and in the air or on the cooktop. And in that case, she is correct.
Fuck this. So the 10 fucking minute video is she's right, I'm double wrong? This is bullshit.
Used semantics, like a silly semantic conversation to talk about anatomy and physiology, which I think is cool, and otherwise you probably wouldn't have listened to. So after Ludwig hangs up, this is what he says.
The digestive system is a tube that is inside the body that lives outside the body. What did he fucking say?
I said, it's a tube of outside that runs through the inside. You're a donut, a weird donut.
Did I get? He keeps. You see this? I feel deluded. He keeps calling me a donut, saying I'm wrong. You're a weird donut. We're all donuts? That doesn't make it better. I don't want to be a donut with you freaks. Sorry. Let me pull back. You guys are donuts. I'm not a damn donut. I'm not a damn donut. Maybe y'all are donuts. I'm not a donut. Topologically speaking, you're a donut. Gaslit?
You did not get gaslit. You just got taught. That's different.
It's just a whole. My God. That line will hit. Babe, you did not get gaslit. You got taught. That's crazy. That's a crazy line. That's a crazy line. Oh, so you're telling me I called Hank Green and he said you're nothing but a hole.
That's not what I said. You're everything but the hole, Ludwig. This is what you took from that? I'm nothing but a hole.
I'm nothing but a hole to be filled. I'm nothing but a damn hole to be filled, and anything I fill it with, I don't become, so might as well fill it with everything.